and ale, as usual.
I apologise.
I'm sorry.
Good day.
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself.
God bless.
Good day.
You should have a light.
I'm sorry. God be with you, my friend.
Ah, good day.
Leave it.
No fucking way. He was staring at you.
No, I wasn't. And even if I was, there's no law against it. I can look if I want, eh?
No, you can't,
Oh,
you
you
bastard.
Come on, darling, forget it, or there'll just be trouble.
The girl's right. Get the fuck out of here or you'll be inviting trouble.
Oh, yeah? You and whose army? I'll snap.
What's going on here?
That prick's ogling my girl.
No, I'm not. But even if I was, he can't get all gobby on me like that.
You're making a scene. Please, let's just go.
Worldly law says one thing, but God's law and scripture tells us something else.
What are you talking about?
The Ten Commandments say thou shalt not covet thy neighbour's wife,
There you go.
but they also say thou shalt not kill.
No worries on that score. I'll just knock his teeth out.
That's also a sin. So let it go and just be glad you have a beautiful, sweet lass. Love one another and multiply.
You know what? Let's go. I wouldn't want to beat up a prelate in disguise. No one else is gonna multiply with you. I'll make sure.
Hey, where's that beer?
My friend.
What do you want?
Yari, kidda.
I'm looking for a bloke called Goatskin. Do you know him by any chance? I heard he hangs around here.
What do you want with him, Henry? That Raj bastard's no but trouble.
There's something I need him to tell me.
What could he possibly tell you? He's all blather, sonny. Any road. He don't come to the Black Horse. We ain't no saints, literally. But we don't stoop to rubbing shoulders with the likes of him. And he ain't interested in us either.
You said he's not interested in you.
Aye, spot on, mate. For one thing, us yakkers always leave the tavern with nowt in our purses. He won't get nothing from us. And besides, he wouldn't want to piss off a drunk yakker kidder. Goatskin would rather rob some Deutscher merchant. There's more glint in it.
One beer.
Any idea what places he goes to?
Hard to say. He hangs round this area, and the word is he's got some wench at the bathhouse in Ruddock Quarter, round the corner from here.
Do you know anything about his girl? Like, her name?
Nah, I just heard about her. It's Raj as fuck. Goatskin, clarty as sin, and a sticky-fingered bugger, with a bathhouse wench. Mind, the lassies round here are the canniest. Minging ones devon work at the bats like.
That's all I need to know. Thanks.
Good luck. But mind out for Goatskin. Watch your back, Henry. Well, sir.
Greetings, Franzi. How's it going in the mine?
Oh, we was hewing when a puncheon hit me napper. It's like black pudding now.
Of course. I don't quite understand, but I believe you.
Well, to hell with you. I'm glad to see you. It's good you came because Vlachia is a canny job for you.
I'm glad to finally get a word in. It's great you didn't leave us in the lurch and came back, Henry.
And why not? Last time it was a little wild, but at least there's never a dull moment with you fellas.
How are you, lad? Join us in the pit. It'll be a real good change of pace.
Aye, there's half and chink in it. But you look like you'd rather have a weapon in your hand than a pickaxe, eh?
Wrong as wrong can be. I'm a blacksmith, and I'm pretty good with a hammer.
Fair enough. But if you brace someone on the napper with a pickaxe, they won't be moving either. But let's get to the point.
Aye, it's a damn serious matter.
The most serious. War mining tradition.
Uh-huh. That smells like more trouble.
You proved yourself to be one of us, Henry. And that's why I'm inviting you to our traditional shoot fest. And that's not all. As the gaffer of the St. Anthony mine, by the authority entrusted to me, I offer you the honour of ganning with us to consecrate the Pitman's Stang. Tell me, do you accept the offer?
Unfortunately, I have no idea what this is about.
Winning, of course! The Poppingee's right round the corner, and our pit always wins the competition. And
Hold your water, Francie. It's about the consecration of the ceremonial St. Anthony Stang, and taking an oath before our patron saints.
we have to go around all the kirks and get them to bless our miners' standards. Our champion Anton Kasper can see to that. But we have to protect him, so nothing happens along the way. So, are you coming?
Well, how could I turn down...
Grand! Tomorrow morning, Francie and our best marksman Anton will wait for you at the church of... That's tomorrow now, and...
Give me something to eat, thanks.
Grüß dich. Was willst du?
I see you're on your feet and in good health.
Ja. Ja. Gott sei Dank.
What about the eye? How did it turn out?
Gut, Heinrich. I only see cloudy for a day or two. But then the clouds go away. I see the world with new eyes now. Könnte man sagen, healing skill of Master Ibicus is great. I will remember him in my prayer. And I think my injury teach me discretion and humility.
Those are wise words. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to get a proper helmet. Best with a visor. I'm sure you'd look great in a hound skull.
Na ja. When I get enough Groschen, I will kaufen der best in Kottenberg. Bis bald. I'm sorry.
Stay close to the others. It's not safe here. Stay close. Christ! Pardon me.
Nothing on at all. And then I look all downcast and say, I'm going to get into trouble for being all wet.
Innkeeper, a beer!
Something like that.
Grüß Gott. Was brauchst
Greetings.
What? Wer bist du?
I'm Heinrich von Skalitz.
I'm Udo from Taubisch. Nein, Tauberhofs, Heim. Scheiße. Aus Tauberbischofsheim.
Aha. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Herr Udo.
Ebenfalls. Spielst du Würfel? Dice. You want to play?
It's been a pleasure.
Klar. Sei mit dir und einen guten Abend. Careful.
Hey, you have these tiny little pointy caps.
Bitte.
Servus.
You wouldn't have...
Not long ago, eine Frau was...
Why?
She is a widow. Poor thing. Deshalb go to her.
Fine.
She lives in the...
Ich hätte mein Fleisch gern durchgebraten.
When is the next?
In 4 days. But there is still time.
I want...
Great decision. Als erstes, let me explain the rules, so you know what to do.
Right. Make it quick.
We have 3 Disziplinen. Die erste, Sword and Shield Combat. Then gibt es noch Longsword Combat. Schwertkampf is done. You will get...
Of course I'll return what I borrow.
Not in the sword, but in free combat. The last discipline. You can participate in all discipline, or just some. It is up to you. And behave during the tournament, yeah?
Who are...
Many local burghers.
How many fights?
You'll face an opponent and fight until someone has 2 wins. They will then move on to the finals. There, the...
What if I...
Then you... But if that happens, a bath made the first time is gratis.
Are there any prizes?
Also, as in the cities, but the main...
Of course. What will...
Then I will be bloody disappointed in you.
Could you go over the...
We have 3 discipline. Schwertkampf is done. You will get all the equipment you need for the...
Of course I'll return what I borrow.
Not in the sword disciplines. Everyone uses the same equipment, but in free combat, the last discipline, everyone uses their own weapons and armor. I recommend heavy plate armor. If you have, you can participate in and behave.
Thanks.
So,
Simon.
toll.
I'm in the...
Spoken like pay the entry fee.
Here are the gro...
I look forward. May Lady Fortune be on your side. On the day of the tournament, or you can wait. Gott sei mit dir und einen guten Abend.
Careful. Drink. I want to drink.
What would you like?
I have more questions about goatskin.
Again?
Have you got any German customers here now?
What do you think? No, because words got round. Except Udo. He couldn't care less, it seems.
And is Udo here now?
Of course. He's playing dice, like every evening. I don't know why he comes here of all places. All he cares about is drinking dice.
Thanks. Listen,
Aus Tauberbisch.
what are you doing in Kuttenberg?
Earning Geld. Everyone here wants my Holz.
Hulls?
Holz. Wood.
You bring wood here?
Ja, ja. But not just any wood. Rare. Exotisch. For decoration. Decoration.
I didn't expect to meet a German who sells wood.
There. You see? Neither did I.
Where is it you're from, Goodman?
God im Himmel. I have a
Ah, right.
long.
I...
Exact.
Do you know a goat skin?
Ein gutes Kind? A good child? Yes. I have 5 at home.
No. Goat skin.
Ah, yeah. I know one merchant. Very good leader.
That's not what I'm looking for. I think it's about time you...
Pa.
Your wife sent for you. She says you should go home.
Scheiße. Meine Frau? Wart ab. My wife is far away in Tauber, Gottverdammt. Tauberbischofsheim.
Yeah, it's a hell of a journey all the way to Tauber... whatever.
Ja, das stimmt.
You should get going then. If you're not home by morning, you'll be in trouble.
Herrgott, die Hexe. The old witch. I should go. But which way?
Just follow your nose, Goodman. Just follow your nose.
Ah, so. All right. All right. Viel Erfolg, Heinrich. Krüger hoch! Be careful. God is punishing us for our sins.
Was ist denn los? Ein Bier bitte.
Prost! Ein Prosit! Ein Prosit! So gemütlich.
Here you go. Take it.
Be careful. It's not safe here.
Hey, innkeeper, that beer.
What's the hold-up? Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait for it to rain? My God! Hand over the geld and I won't...
What's going on here?
He wanted to rob me.
I can see that. I think you should go, Herr Udo.
Yeah. Danke.
This is some mix-up. I wasn't going to rob him, honest.
If I'm not mistaken, you're Goatskin.
Yeah, that's me, What do you want?
I have a couple of questions for you.
Look, I didn't. I never told nobody. Nobody. I swear. I'll even swear to Samuel on his God if he wants.
Who the hell is Samuel?
You weren't sent by Sam.
I wouldn't be asking you if I was, would I?
You know, like, I promise not to talk about it no more. They'll kill me otherwise.
I know somewhere you can hole up. Help me, and I'll pay you back.
Well, I'd like to know what place you have in mind, innit?
Do you know the Devil's Den?
Aye, but it's a shithole. They ain't too fond of me neither. And the feeling's mutual, like, to tell the truth.
Aye, but you're thinking of the band that used to be there. Now it's my comrades who have it under their thumb. Just tell them Henry sent you, and they'll let you stay a while. If you help me, that is.
That don't sound too bad. Folks are getting fed up with me here. What'll it cost me?
Just some information. That's all.
All right. Well, what do you want to know?
I heard you were spying for some nobleman. Is that true?
I was doing nothing but, you know, like, spying for 2 weeks.
Who is this Samuel you're so afraid of?
He just hired me. He's one of them lot. You know, them Jews, innit? He was nice to me till I started blabbering.
Do you know where I could find this Samuel?
Go to that, you know, synagogue. He hangs around it in front of it and people, like, brings him news of what's on the grapevine, you know. And evenings he sits around at the King Solomon. It's like a, you know, a Jewish tavern. But watch out, they ain't too welcoming towards our people there.
Have you ever heard the name Liechtenstein?
I don't know him, but I heard Samuel telling his people, like them Jews, I mean, about this, what's his name? Liechtenstein.
What exactly did he say? Did he speak about him in a good way or a bad way?
I don't know. I just remembered a funny name. I don't pay much heed to things that what don't concern me.
And you call yourself a spy?
What's it, mate? I remember things well enough, but only what they pays me to remember. I ain't gonna, you know, fill my head up with shit that don't concern me for free.
Jesus wept. What is it you did as a spy?
Mostly I was standing guard in front of that palace, you know, like Rutard's place. I was watching for who was going in and out, see? You know, who, with who, where, when, and that.
And what went on there?
Well, people was coming and going, all sorts of nobles, and I'd tell Samuel what colours they was carrying, see? I was good at that. I remember pictures good, you know?
I'll be going then. And you should disappear. Now you've got somewhere to go.
All right, listen, now you've helped me out, I'll be hitting the road, soon at any rate. So I can let you have something. It won't be no use to me anyways.
What do you have to offer me?
I put some things aside. It's a well-hidden stash, but it ain't easy to get to it. And I ain't gonna risk it now.
What's in the stash?
All kinds of stuff, but mainly stuff I couldn't flog. I recently robbed this fool, some scholar fella. But you look like you'd know what to do with it.
That sounds interesting. Where is it?
In them secret, you know, tunnels under the city.
Secret passageways? That sounds like bollocks to me.
Bollocks, it's bollocks. Every other house has a door in the cellar that leads somewhere. You're in a mining town, so there's been loads of digging beneath it. That's why Sam paid me, because I know my way round them tunnels. And if you give me a couple of groschen, I can teach you too. You can clear out my stash, and judging by the look of you, knowing your way round, you know, underground like, that ought to come in handy for you, innit?
Walk around underground? How are you going to teach me? You said you were going to pack up and go.
Aye, like, look, if I tell you, it won't be no secret no more, innit? wait and see.
Oh, Christ almighty. How much do you want?
Not much, just a bit to help me, you know, get by.
Right, out with it. That's the last coin you'll get out of me.
Of course. It's like this. I know them passageways because I got my hands on this map, like. This old thief gave it to me. And when I, you know, got it in my head, like, I flogged it, see?
A treasure map? You're yanking my piss.
No, I swear, on my Mars soul. It ain't.
Big difference.
I flogged it to this thief.
Called himself? So this ain't...
Aye, he was hanged outside the city walls. He's still swinging there. And I know he had that map sewn into his coat. But watch out, the gallows is guarded to stop quacks cutting off the dead bodies, bits and pieces.
Christ, what a load of guff. If I don't find anything, watch out for me.
Don't worry, you look like you know what's what and that. I'd better be off, like, I've got a long journey ahead of me.
Off you go.
This weather.
Oh, you poo.
I'm in no mood for nonsense. So no messing about. Got it?
I'm just passing through. Keep up the good work, Master Guard.
That's that. Effect.
God be with you.
Sholem, are you lost? Or what would a goy want here?
What do you think Goy means?
It means you do not belong here.
It means nation in Hebrew. So you're just as much a Goy as I am.
Good one. A goy lecturing a Jew on Hebrew. All right. But I suggest you do not repeat it around these parts. Not everyone is as tolerant as I. So, what do you want?
I'm looking for someone called Samuel.
What do you want with him?
Is that you?
There are many Samuels here. And if I'm not good enough for you, I'm afraid nobody else will talk to you.
All right. I'm looking for John of Liechtenstein. I heard you, or this Samuel, might know something about him.
I'm sure Samuel knows a lot. But I do not see why he should tell you.
Because I know a lot as well? Me and Samuel can exchange interesting information.
Why do you think you can tell me anything I need to know? I already know more than I want to.
You're the first person I've met who complains about knowing more than everyone else.
It is not pleasant to know things you can do nothing about. So what I need is someone who prefers action to talk.
All right. What do you suggest?
An exchange. Something in return. I have this one problem none of my people can fix.
Well, if your people can't handle it, why not?
You are no better than my people. But unfortunately, they were all born under our star, and that is a problem in this case.
I understand. What's this about, then?
You probably know that my people face outbreaks of hatred from time to time. A house is plundered, people beaten up, sometimes murdered. Usually it is started by some scum spreading rumors that we eat Christian babies or poison wells. They always find some excuse.
I've never heard anything like that before.
You must be deaf then. In any case, that is how it is. I have heard that such people are meeting in an old abandoned house by the wall in the mining district. I need someone to get among them, find out what they are planning, and warn us in good time.
Won't they be suspicious?
Why? Their kind usually are not too bright. You just have to curse the Jews and say you want to join them. Do not worry. They will not check if you are circumcised.
All right, I'll do it. And then you'll tell me all about Liechtenstein.
Agreed. They usually meet at the start of the day.
At the start of the day according to my calendar, or yours?
I see you're in the know. At the start of my day, so when the first 3 stars come out.
Right, so they meet after sunset. The miners' district, an abandoned house with a small yard by the ramparts.
That's right, but you won't find them today. It's too late. If you get them to let you join them, try and find out what they're planning, and then come and see me, and you'll have fulfilled your side of the deal.
You'll keep your end of the deal, I hope.
Don't worry. I keep my promises.
I'm in no mood for nonsense. So no messing about. Got it?
Ah, don't worry. I'm a saint. This must be the guild sword. But... that bastard broke it! God damn it! Menhard isn't gonna like that.
Gepriesen sei der Herr.
I brought you the sword you wanted.
Wunderbar. So, where is it?
Wait a while.
Was ist los? Did something happen?
We have a little problem.
Problem? Was? Just give me the sword.
Here it is.
What? Was ist das?
Unfortunately, this is all that's left of that famous guild sword of yours.
Emmeram did this? Sohn einer Hündin!
He's a whoreson. But he tricked me. I'll give him that.
Unfortunately, that is true.
And now what will you do?
What do you think? Without a sword, people would only laugh at us. I'd have to find a blacksmith and... Wait a moment. Heinrich, you're a blacksmith, yeah?
I don't like where you're going with this.
Take the pieces and put them so nice back together. Das ist einfach, ja?
Well, I suppose you could weld it. But then a blade like that doesn't last. Too damn brittle in the joint. In the first fierce fight, it'll be in pieces again.
But it's just a Wanddekoration. Hang on the wall.
All right. I'll try.
Sehr gut, Heinrich. And don't forget, it must look like original. Möge Gott mit dir sein.
Well, I'm about halfway done. I've almost got it done. Well, I don't know how you'll like it, but I brought you the repaired sword.
Gib es mir. Give it me. Meine Güte. Oh, Heinrich, you are master. I would never know it was once in 2 pieces.
I would.
Vielen Dank. You helped me 2 times. Here is small reward. We go now see how it looks in place. Come. It's so beautiful. Was für ein schönes Schwert. Ja, gutes Schwert, frei bin ich und liebe dich herzinnig. Als wärst du mir getraut, als eine liebe Braut. Hey, das war gut. Was habe ich gesagt? Möge Gott mit dir sein.
Go! Ka! 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 Go! Easy, easy. Nice and slow. Whoa, Ka! Go! Ka! Ka! No, I shouldn't leave now. Whoa!
Just a little longer.
Really have to sit here, of all places. Don't you want to leave already?
I was in the graveyard and I found Valentine, but there wasn't any sword there. However, I did find an engraving.
Slow down. What engraving?
On the lid of his grave. I thought that since I couldn't find the sword, I'd at least forge you a copy.
You forged a copy of Valentine's sword? Just based on a picture?
Well, I know, it's not the original, but nothing better came to mind.
And are you certain the original looked like this?
Valentine himself could not tell the difference.
All right, Henry, thanks. I think we can stop this masquerade now, don't you? You're very good.
I've long tried in vain to get into that grave. But I hope you know that I must kill you now. I can't risk you opening your mouth somewhere and letting slip that this sword is a fake.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you, really?
I sell relics, gems, and all kinds of other trinkets to collectors. Some real, some fake, like your sword. But almost all stolen.
I knew there was something odd about all this.
Of course you knew. So, what's it going to be? Will you die nice and quietly, or put up a fuss?
Are you serious?
Yes, and so what? Stop fucking laughing!
Take a good look at me. Let me tell you, friend, you're not the brightest in choosing your victims.
Hey, fellow, calm down. We can come to some agreement, right? I'll take the sword, pay you for the work, and we'll each go our own way. Here, take this. A relic of Saint Apollonia. The genuine artifact, trust me. Do you know how much you can get for it?
Fine then. Keep the sword and go.
You see, Henry, I knew right away you were a reasonable fellow. You'd better go before people start to think you're trying to steal something. What? You just get away! Oh! What are you doing? Ah!
Easy, easy. Nice and slow. Oh.
Good doggy.
Hey, son, you're the new fellow who's come to bless the stang with...
Greetings. I see you have the striped Tony's stang. Do you happen to know where Franzi is?
God be with you, kidder. course I know. He's over there.
And I see, Anton, you've already had the stang blessed, eh?
That's right. We're done here.
What? You didn't even wait for me?
Don't worry. You're not missing out. We still have a long way and 2 more churches to go.
Ah, got it. A nice walk through town, eh?
Aye, you could say so.
You must be the champion marksman, Anton Kaspar, right?
That I am. And I swear as long as I'm shooting, the striped Tonys will never lose their competition.
Are you really that good?
Well, this year is just my 2nd competition, but I won last year.
Old Lazar used to be our top marksman, but his eyes gave out.
What if we run into those saints who stole your stang last time?
Luckily, their churches are on the other side of the tomb.
That may be, but their tavern's on the way, so watch your step, Maras.
Why do you consecrate the miner's stang?
It's a local pitman's tradition.
Aye, every year before the shoot first, the different pit teams go around to their churches. Like Francis says, tradition.
Interesting custom. We don't have anything like that back home.
Why, aye. Interesting, and sometimes a wee bit wild. We have to watch out for the saints.
Let's go, Maras. We can crack on the way. First we'll go to the upper church of the Virgin Mary, and then to the church of St. George. And we have to make it before dark. Otherwise, we're out of luck.
What have they actually hewed at the course down in the bottom road?
They got an opening, I read, but the windlass broke loose, so the carpenters have to make a new one.
Ah, it'll be a week before we can gang hewing again. To hell with the pit. Better to hear some crack from you, Henry.
So, tell us, Mara, where are we going with that stang of yours?
You're cracking there like one of us, man. You'll be joining us in the pit soon, eh?
Knee pit for him. He's like to break his arm with a kevil.
Aye, or ding his head on the rock, eh?
I don't understand you much, but as far as dangerous work goes, I reckon you two are experts, eh?
That's what this is all about, but every year before the shoot fest, all the pit crews get their stangs blessed in the churches, so the mound gives us silver and nothing bad happens.
And also for the shooting to go well.
I wonder who the Lord favours in shooting then, eh?
Why, aye, that's as plain as day, but the best shot, of course.
Are you a good shot, Anton?
Do you think
I'm
Black
sorry.
would let him compete if he wasn't?
And what if Preng wins?
He'd have to be completely blind and crippled too. York'll be weeping his way home like last year. And I'm not afraid of Gaffer Henslin from Gang. He may know how to shoot, but he's not the youngest and he lacks speed.
I don't know Henslin. Is he good?
Aye, he's not a bad bloke, but we didn't gang your gang much.
Hold your water, Franzi. He's the one who convinced my pa about the new scene.
Aye, but the catch is, Henslin was right about that.
About what?
Never mind. We shouldn't be talking shop here.
Tell me more about your competition. What makes it so
Careful.
special?
What makes it so special? Why, we have the royal seal of approval.
Wait, you mean Wenceslas himself allowed you to compete here?
Of course he did. What's so strange about that?
Well, it just seems odd to me that the king would concern himself with the amusement of some miners.
It's not like that at all, but the charter grants us various rights and here we are, fellas. But where's that priest gone?
So far, so good, eh? Not a saint in sight.
Hey, bother. They've probably got other problems.
How do you mean?
Nothing. Just that you don't need to bother your head. And where's that local priest got to?
Who knows? Maybe still in bed, eh?
Maras, I've got an idea. We have a bit of time. So we could get the saints back for pinching our stang and play a wee prank on them at their tavern.
What? I thought consecrating the stang was a serious matter. At least Vlach seemed solemn enough yesterday.
How we, man? We'll show the saints we're no feared of them. Vlach doesn't even have to find out.
I'm for it. The tavern is right around the corner, and there won't be many people there right now. But above all, Francie, no stealing.
Of course, we won't pinch nothing. On the contrary, we'll give them a wee gift for their tavern. Yesterday, I took 6's braes, and I'll tell you, man, they're reet minging.
Aha! So it's not your feet that stink here?
Why did you take them, Buds?
Why, aye. Best thing would be to hang them from the window of the Saints' tavern instead of their banner.
That'd be a laugh. They'll know we've been there and yucked their pizzles good and proper. What do you think, Henry? Can you manage that?
Why don't you go there yourselves? Are you afraid?
Not at all. But I have to wait here for the priest. And you've already been in that tavern once.
And what about Franzi?
I know all the yakkers from the Saints, so it'll be better if I watch the door outside and give you a whistle if need be.
Fine, I'll do it. So you say I'm not a stick in the mud?
Why, aye. Quick and careful then, so's you don't get seen. The Saints would soon get wind of it.
Here's the brace. Hang 'em high up on the stub.
Stop?
The pole with the pulley, sticking from the loft into the street.
Good luck then. When it's done, I'll meet you across the street.
Greetings to you too.
Apparently, the city council is organizing another collection for repairs to the fortifications.
Are they out of the bloody mines? They had 2 collections just like it already. And there are still holes in the wall.
That's true. But what good are fortifications you can't?
What's that I hear?
But I'm not giving them a single grosh until I see cut stones, wine, scaffolding.
What's going on here? What was that? Never mind. Right. I suppose it was nothing. How come it's open? I closed that door. What's that?
Oh,
Wait.
damn.
You
You've
can't
seen
go
me.
there.
That still won't stop me from hanging Sixer's banner here.
What the?
It's almost ready. It still hurts.
came barging in here?
God grant you health.
Wirst du das tun? Worüber wird gesprochen?
Aye, aye. It's filthy again. Damn it.
This window with the beam. This'll do. What a sight. 6's stinky braes hanging proud. Can't be overlooked.
Nice one, Harry.
So I'm back from the tavern, mates.
Maras, man. Here we say Maras.
And how'd it go, eh?
All done. The braes are getting an airing. It's just too bad the saints won't appreciate how nice and right they are from that height.
Not so. I can already see a swarm of flies.
I didn't expect it to go so smoothly.
Oh, give it a rest. You didn't have to get up there. And it wasn't easy.
For sure. A canny job, kidder. How bonny they look hanging there.
Of course, but we'd better get out of here, eh?
I got a bit droopy somehow. How about stopping at our tavern in Hradek?
Aye, couldn't hurt to go for an ale. What do you say, Henry?
Shouldn't we first finish the rounds and bless the stang?
Near bother, it's along the way. Besides, we'd better get off the street for a while.
That's true. The saints wouldn't dare come into our tavern. Let's go, lads. Christ, I'm droopy as fuck.
Aye, I can't wait. Can it go wrong with a beer?
Like I said, finally a good idea.
I knew you wouldn't let us down. Too bad you don't want to join us in the mine.
We've got enough for everyone! King Sigismund's army to keep watch so we can sleep peacefully. It has therefore decided to let food supply from the city. Hey, look over there. Fucking stripies. You want a smack in the gob? Come on, you traitors! We'll smack your gob to I Evan and pop you like a cork, you cowards!
You're winching up shit. Gone and kick at the prank we played at your inn.
Was?
Aye, we decorated it real canny for you.
Gott, ihr Schweine. You won't walk out of here.
The saints stink like brocks, with wee little cocks.
Ich schlage dir die Fresse ein. Have a them, lads.
Fuck you, whoreson!
Yeah.
I'll beat you to a bloody destroy, fucker!
Get him from behind!
You'll be fucking sorry!
Rip
Damn. Come on, scum!
Filthy vermin.
Fuck you! Rule change.
Hey, get him!
Too slow. You having a job?
How about this, you whore son?
Slice him up!
The bitchy.
Scheiß auf den Scheiß!
Nice hit! Good!
How about this?
Yeah!
Here it is.
Let him have it!
This has been going on.
Yeah!
God, ich wollte. To the stocks with him.
Get the fuck!
Yeah, you
I
got
thought
what
for
was
a
coming,
moment we'd
old
get-
son, but it's dumb. That was a reed, Barney. Hey, Henry, let's get out of there before they get back on their feet. Let's go to our tavern. Careful.
Silly doggy.
It happens. Just not so dull next time.
Heute ist es wunderschön.
Oh, such a nice and peaceful stroll. How you doing, Anton?
I'm all butterfang, man. But we won the brawl. That's the main thing.
Them cunts ended up worse. But I got dunched up. I reckon all my ribs are broken.
So I see. For a moment, I was almost worried about ye.
Nee fash about me. When Tess sees you've been brawling, she's gonna pull your leggies up to your head.
Why, aye. That Tess of mine is a wonderful lass.
She hardly deserves you.
Enough of that. She can't find out about this, right?
I won't tell anyone about the brawl. You can count on me.
That's the way. Denial is best. But you're worried, Aunt Henri, since you're meeting your Tess tonight, eh?
Why, aye. Her pa has a guild meeting, so the coast should be clear.
So? What did you get?
Get what?
A gift? What did you get her? It's her birthday, isn't it?
Huh?
Wait. You don't mean to tell me you forgot? Oh, fuck.
God, I knew I was missing something. Because of the procession, I completely forgot about her birthday.
Forgetting to get your girl a gift. That's what I call serious trouble.
Easy, Anton. We'll think of something.
I like what? I have to stay with the stang, and after the brawl we have to lay low for a while anyway, before going to St. George's. And then it'll be too late to look for a gift.
Heat up. We'll surely figure something out. What do you think, Henry?
What does your Tess actually like, Anton?
Like any woman, nice clothes, perfumes, going for walks, roses.
Good enough. The roses and perfume are interesting. We can work with that.
What kind of perfume does Tess like?
She keeps gunning on about some perfume her neighbour Elsa has. I think that would surely please her. But careful. I think Elsa's a little jealous of Tess because of me. So dinna tell her I sent you.
Wait, does that mean you'll help Anton?
And why don't you go?
Sorry, but the Saints licked me good. I'm so banged up I can hardly walk. Can you help Anton by yourself?
I honestly don't feel up to it. What's in it for me?
I understand. If you bring that gift, there'll be a fire in it for you. I want to make Tess happy.
Of course. I'll be happy to help a friend. And there's nothing horrible about getting some flowers or perfume.
Good on ye, me Mara. I knew you were a canny lad. I'll give you a decent fife for it. I'm not as poor as I might look, you know.
Where can I find Elsa?
That's simple. She lives in a house on the upper market. She's the daughter of your Lynn the cobbler.
Where can we get fresh roses?
We're rarer than silver in this town, but there's a few gardens hereabouts. Most of them are well watched. But I know of one garden in the cobbler's quarter by the walls. The house in front of it's locked, but if you can certainly get into the garden somehow.
What if I looked after the stand instead of you, and you went to find...
Can't do it. If Vlack found out...
Aye, you're right. War Gaffer's a stickler for mine. Better to get
I'll go with...
grand.
My God! What's taking
what I
so
have
long?
for you.
Come to your senses yet?
I apologize.
Wake up! To keep watch, so we can sleep peacefully.
Wie geht es dir?
Willkommen. Ich bin gleich... Grüß dich. Vielen Dank. Es war mir eine Freude, mit dir Geschäfte zu machen, mein Herr. Was wünscht...
Show me your...
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Was ist los?
I just need a little favour from you. My name is Henry, and I've just come to town. I'm interested in alchemy, and I heard that you have some wonderful perfume with secrets yet unplumbed.
So? Wirklich? Is that really what they say?
Certainly. And you really do smell wonderfully. It's cinnamon, isn't it?
Ah, richtig. And, can you guess the rest of the secret?
Well, I'd like to, but for that, I would require a phial of your perfume. Of course, I would gladly pay you for it, my lovely lady.
Nein. Keep your money. I want to know if you can really guess what's in my perfume. Schließlich habe ich nichts zu verlieren. If you fail, nothing lost. And otherwise, someone else would soon discover the secret anyway.
An interesting offer. Let's see how I do.
Here's a file. Und viel Glück, my young little alchemist.
Excellent. Here's our garden. Now how do I get in? Made it. Roses like that would please any woman. They smell so lovely. And now back to the miners, so they don't think I blew them off.
Hi
Greetings to you.
He's got another thing.
I don't have much time left. I have to get back to Francie soon.
Good day.
You mangy mutt.
You better call back that door.
Test the lesson.
Francie, what the blazes is going on here?
Good you're here, Henry. Do you have that gift?
Yes, here it is. Tess should like it.
Grand. I told Anton you wouldn't let him down. Here's something for your help. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Well, fine. Thanks. But what's up with Anton?
Anton was afraid you weren't coming and that Tess would dump him tonight, so he had a few beers. And first he drank for thirst, and then for courage, and finally for grief.
Have you gone mad? I run all over town, and you sit here boozing.
Hold on, friend.
I'll be right
I'm
with
not
you.
drunk. I'll explain everything.
All right, but what are we going to do now? We have to finish the procession, right? And what about our champion drinker? How will he shoot tomorrow? And how's he going to make it to the last church like this?
I wouldn't worry about the shooting. You don't know miners. He'll snap out of it in a few hours. Worse, we'll be getting him to the Church of St. George so he can take the oath in front of Priest Tobias.
Go on then.
Look, it's a long story.
I've got time. Go ahead and talk.
Anton isn't poor. He's only a miner because he was forced to, and because he had terrible luck. His father put all his money into opening a new mine. Except then Sigismund came and the miners were afraid they wouldn't make a profit.
Wait, his father is a miner?
Unfortunately, he was. He had a stroke when Sigismund came to town.
Well, what am I supposed to make of that?
The miners didn't want to dig a new shaft because they were afraid that Sigismund would cancel the concession and they wouldn't make a profit. Except old Anton had to put all his money into it. And when he heard, it floored him. And he never recovered.
So it's Sigismund's fault?
Why, aye. As long as that Hungarian horde is here, they won't be digging any new silver seams.
And what does that have to do with Tess?
Her father, Lennart, is a well-respected burgher, and he has already betrothed Tess to Anton.
So what's the problem?
Just that Anton doesn't have any money for the dowry. And now Lennart is looking for a better match for his daughter.
Fine. I'll carry Anton to the church.
Excellent, lad. And can you manage it?
Certainly better than you. God, why am I such a do-gooder?
It's settled then. I'll take care of the stang, you take care of Anton. Now just have to make sure we can still catch Father Tobias at the church.
Time again. Careful, no.
God, so heavy.
Harry.
I swear, if you puke on me, I'll break both your arms.
It's not far from here to the St. George's Church. But get a move on so we can get out the tomb. The saints will surely leave us alone if we can get past the walls. And don't worry, I know Father Tobias. He's a canny bloke. Everything will be fine, you'll see.
Damn it, Francie. Just explain one thing to me.
What? What are you getting on about?
Look, what's really going on with Anton and Tess?
A while ago, Tess's father is a reputable cobbler. And younger.
So what? That's obvious, right? No reason to suddenly get shit-faced.
Exactly his bad luck. Anton's not dead. He inherited a house from his father, who arranged the marriage years ago. Didn't it?
So what's the problem?
Drink him, Ara. Oi. Before he died, Anton's father sent all his money into taking a new opening.
Oh, like a new mine shaft?
Aye. They say they hit a new ceiling gang.
And what about the silver?
The seam's really there, man. But with Sigismund's breathing down their necks, they can't keep doing, if you know what I mean.
So, Anton has wealth, but he has to wait until Sigismund leaves.
Exactly. You got the gist of it. The poor fella has to wait till Jacob up against the hell. Only in the meantime, he's looking for a new dry food to test.
What about you, Francie? I promised to help you.
Where are we going? Where's Francie? Are you trying to steal me? Oh,
What's the deal with those saints?
They just don't like us, man, you know.
Well, before the brawl, they were shouting that you're traitors.
Fuck that.
Why are you traitors?
We're not traitors, but it was our alderman who decided to open the gates of the city to Sigismund, not us. And there's no point in playing the hero, like Pren tried.
Well, what did Pren do?
Oh, he and his men refused to open the calling gate for Sigismund.
What? And you surrendered, just like that? Without a fight?
And what else were we supposed to do, eh? Once that French cunt Brabant and our Burgermeister surrendered to Sigismund, there was no point in putting up resistance.
Look, what's really going on with Anton and Tess?
I just told you a while ago. Tess's father is a reputable cobbler, and Anton's just a young yucker.
So what? That's obvious, right? No reason to suddenly get shit-faced.
That's exactly his bad luck. Anton's not poor. He inherited a house from his father, who arranged the marriage years ago with Tess's pa, didn't it?
So what's the problem?
Chink Mimara, coin. Before he died, Anton's father sunk all his money into digging a new opening.
Like a new mine shaft?
Aye. They say they hit a new seam in gang.
And what about the silver?
The seam's really there, man. But with Sigismund's breathing down their necks, they can't keep hewing, if you know what I mean.
So...
What's the meaning of this?
so here we are, your most fatherly holiness.
What? Do you take me for a fool?
No, I'm a fool here. Anton Caspar at your service.
I humbly apologise, Father Tobias. Anton here.
Entering a church stinking drunk like that, and with a sacred object? Have you no shame, you savage? You disgrace yourself, the Holy Church, and your honourable trade. In such a state, I will certainly not consecrate your stang.
Worthy Father, please, you know us. We're righteous men of the Mound, and without St. Anthony, we'll be disgraced at the competition.
You should have thought of that before getting drunk.
Father, Anton's in a bad way because they don't want to give him Tess, the cobbler's girl.
Do I look like a pauper? That cobbler needs a boot. In the cobbler's. I'll show him boot. He'll be begging me on his knees. I've got so much chink, I'm drowning in it.
For Christ's sake, Anton, man, be quiet for a moment. I beg of you, Father Tobias.
But I'm only doing it because of you, Franzi. Because you are an orphan, and your late mother was a pious and kind woman. Will you take the oath instead of Anton?
But I didn't know the oath, Father.
Good God. And what about you, boy?
Sorry, Father. I've never heard the oath.
Anton will say it for you, and you just repeat it correctly. Please, Henry. I'll do anything you want. Just salvage the situation.
So, friend, will you do a good deed? Even though these two hardly deserve it, I'll gladly give you absolution for your sins.
At least do it for Vlak. He wouldn't survive the shame.
Well, I don't know the oath, Father, but I'll try to salvage the situation.
I understand. Helping friends in need is a commendable act.
Anton, are you able to recite the oath?
Of course. I'd even say it myself, but nobody here will let me do it.
So go ahead, but nice and slow. Tell me the beginning of the oath, Anton.
We, the Yakkers of the Kuttenberg Mound, swear before God to hew our shafts by his grace, and to make nae fashion better, but to ding away at the mound according to God's laws.
Wait, stop. One bit at a time.
I'm listening, son, but nice and politely, please.
So, how did it go? We, miners of Kuttenberg, swear before God to open the shafts with respect, without malice, and mine the vein honestly, according to the law of God.
Oh, Lady of the Seven Sorrows. All right, and then?
What's next, Anton?
Of course. We promise to graft proper, obey the gaffer and not pinch any ore or silver, but to gie it by reets to the masters on the bank out bay.
Good. That's enough for now.
Well, friend?
We vow to work hard, listen to our foreman, and duly hand over a share of the ore to the lords.
Very good, son. And what next?
How does the oath end?
We swore on feast days to leave the moon tone and do nae hewing, and to gie a wee share from our addles and foys, for the good of our souls and the greater glory of God.
Very good. What was that about addles again?
Boldly onwards, youngster.
We swear to not mine silver on the feast day, and give a few groschen to the church for the salvation of our souls, and the greater glory of God.
Glory to God in the highest, and 3 Sundays rejoice. St. Anthony, patron and protector, intercede for these sinners, protect their souls, and grant success to their endeavors. In nomine Patri, et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. And now get out of here, you derelicts, before the good Lord changes his mind.
Thank you, worthy father. 1,000 thanks. We truly thank you. Oh, that was by the skin of our teeth, lads.
Old Tobias is strict but fair. I know him.
That mining jargon of yours gave me a headache, Franzi.
Ah, but you done reet well, nie fash.
Thanks. If that was a compliment.
Aye, muckle thanks for nie leaving us in the shit.
We're truly grateful to you.
Take this as a reward for not betraying us, and come in the morning to the shoot fest.
Well, I might come, but what about Anton here? Will he be able to shoot?
Oh, sure. He'll snap out of it in a few hours.
Hey, bother, kidder. I'll be fine. Hey, where's the puddle? I need to drown myself.
So you see, we yakkers can handle plenty. Like we say, everybody ends up on the bottom sometimes. God be with you. Greetings.
And with you.
Look what I have for you.
Excuse me.
Are you deaf? I'm not giving you a...
Good afternoon.
Tell me more about yourself.
What can I tell you? I was born on a dunghill and I'll die on a dunghill. With the guild, even the likes of me have a chance to sleep in a normal bed sometimes and have some decent food.
Don't you have any dreams or purpose?
Listen, pal, you can't eat dreams for breakfast. And my only purpose is to live to see another day. Believe me, I'll do anything for that.
What can you tell me about the guild?
I'm not going to lie to your face like the others. Let me spare you the bullshit. We're just a bunch of really desperate people who have no choice but to steal. We're scrambling as hard as we can, and all this talk about fighting Sigismund is just a fairy tale for the dim-witted.
So why does the guild really do what it does?
To survive! I bet, when Sigismund finally fucks off one beautiful day, the guild will keep on doing what we've always done, only with a different enemy.
So you're not in it for the noble cause, I gather?
That's right. At least I'm willing to admit it. But the others seem to really believe the stories about society where all folk are equal. See you later, my friend.
Shame on you!
These days, no one's ever really safe.
Ah, for Christ's sake!
Phil Bryce! What's the hold-up?
This won't end well for you.
To the stocks with him!
Hey, innkeeper, that beer!
What's that noise?
sound? Careful.
The Lord...
I'm a bit peckish. Greetings, my...
What's
Nothing much. If you look... God be with you, sir.
Of course he knows. He's the one sending him there.
What are you talking about?
It's gospel. They say she's mad for it, but the old man just isn't up for it anymore. He wanted her to stop pestering him, so he... made a deal with Dirk Stallion.
Christ! But wait.
You silly doggy.
Oh, you pooch.
Why the hell do they pour the beer on the table?
Greetings.
Well, good day.
Well, come to your senses yet?
God bless you. Oh, fuck you. I'm telling you, Conrad's going to win the tournament.